Most people believe that they will start making more money when they stop working for a boss and start working for themselves. But that's not true. Most self-employed people stay stuck for years. And today I'll show you why good specialists make little and what increases your income when you work for yourself. Good morning, my name is Ravi Gabis and welcome back to the Gabis Show, where we unlock the secrets of real wealth in the United States every single day. We continue talking about the Money Kaleidoscope, and last time we talked about working for someone else. And after working for someone else, usually people transfer to the second axis of the Money Kaleidoscope and they start working for themselves. So being self-employed. And how do we call money on this axis of the Money Kaleidoscope? It's usually award, then performance bonuses, some kind of tips, commission, sales-based commission, or maybe even lobbying payments. So you can provide access. Sometimes maybe it's not very legal. Yeah, I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about that people get such kind of earnings, and we need to classify it somehow. So these kind of payments exist, and what do you get them for? If last time when you work for someone else, you're paid for your time, you sell your time for money. Here you don't sell your time. People don't pay you for your time. They pay you for what you know. So you sell your skills, capacities, knowledge. For example, if you came to a website designer and you paid $2,000 per website, but somehow he spent several times more time for that and says, oh, I'm going to charge you $5,000. I'm not going to pay you $5,000. I came to you because I thought you knew how to do that. Who are here? Authors, actors, auditors, writers, business coaches, Instagram or YouTube influencers. So these are people who work for themselves. And how can you get more money here? Is it even possible? For example, one of the ways or one of the levers how to get more money to become a good master. What does it mean? If when you work for someone else, you just become a good specialist, here you become a master. Because what is being a master? For example, I have a masseur. I've been attending that masseur for more than 20 years now, and he knows something. He can do something that other masseurs can't do. He's really cool. He usually says that I'm going to live 150 years, and I'm so inspired after that. Once I moved to Turkey, and I didn't have an opportunity to attend my masseur. My back was in pain, so I had to find someone else. And I found a guy. He was strong, big guy. I felt his fingers on my back, so he was doing his best for 2 hours. I took maybe 5 or 10 sessions, but it didn't help. Why? I started asking myself. And the answer is, he's not as master as my masseur. How can you become a master? Repetition. My master, my masseur, usually had 10 customers per day, 6 days a week. So 60 customers a week, 240 customers a month. And he's been doing that for more than 25 years. So he had more than 30,000 customers. And when I come to him, I usually lay down and he starts doing. He knows everything. I don't have to tell him. He sees everything immediately. So, and he knows that in 3 days I will get this result. In 5 days it'll be the following thing. In 7 days my back will be like that, and then in 10 days it will be like that. So I usually take 10 sessions in a row. with 2 days of rest in the middle. And here in Turkey, back then in Turkey, he was doing his best. But I asked him how many customers you have, and he said, usually I have 2 customers a day, 5 days a week. So 10 customers a week, 40 customers a month. And to gain the same experience as my masseur, needs 6 months. And if he does not have enough intensity, he still not be able to get my masseur. The only way to become a master, real master, through the repetition and intensity of repetition. If you are a lawyer or an auditor, be an expert. Attend courses, get that papers, let them hang on your walls, in your office or whatever it is. So if you are a good master, if you are an expert, you can get more money for that. But it doesn't work 100%. Why? Do you know experts, really good masters, I don't know, lawyers, auditors, but they make very little money. Why? Maybe they live in some kind of remote town and nobody knows them. Nobody knows them, and that's the reason why they make very little money. And because the second lever, if you're self-employed, is PR. Ted Turner once said, early to bed, early to rise, work as hell and advertise. So if you want to have a lot of money, you need to work hard, you need to work your body off, and you have to advertise what you do. If you are self-employed, you have to be on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You need to have a website. So you need to speak, you need to talk about what you do. Speak it out loud so people knows what you do. If they don't know what you do, you will never had a line outside the door. And if you don't have a line outside the door, how are you going to make money? At the same time, you can be a very average expert, but you have millions of followers on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, so people know about you, and maybe you have already been shown on TV. You can be an average master and you can make a lot of money. But if you are a good master, a good expert, and you have strong PR, then there are no limits. And when you see a line outside the door, what should you do? Just increase your fee. And this is how it works. So if you can't serve everybody who's in the line, just increase your fee, and you will have limitless money. There are no limits to how much money you can earn being self-employed. So if you are on this axis of the money kaleidoscope, you have 2 main levers: being a master, being an expert, and advertising. So amount of money that you have being here on this axis, it's your value that you can bring, that you can give, value you can give when you are an expert or a master, and how can you monetize this knowledge, this master, this expertise. That's enough for today. See you tomorrow. Bye.